Hello, my name is Captain Kelly Muniz, Commanding Officer of Media Relations Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in the city of Torrance on April 18th, 2024 at around 3:45 a.m. The Los Angeles Police Department Critical Incident Video Release Policy and state law require that the department release relevant video footage from all officer-involved shootings, significant uses of force, and in-custody deaths within 45 days. However, since this incident occurred outside the city limits, the Los Angeles Police Department only has jurisdiction over the administrative investigation. Even though this incident occurred in the city of Torrance, Torrance Police Department requested that LAPD also investigate the criminal aspect of this incident. The purpose of this briefing is to provide the latest information and evidence we have collected related to the actions of our officers so that you may have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, which can often take up to a year to complete, and our understanding of the incident may change as this additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. We also do not draw any conclusions about whether the officers acted consistent with our policies and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers. Detectives assigned to Juvenile Division were investigating a sexual assault case involving a minor in the city of Los Angeles. During their investigation, detectives learned where the suspect resided. Detectives obtained an arrest warrant for this person and requested the assistance of Gang and Narcotics Division as well as Metropolitan Division to serve the warrant. That suspect was identified as Derrick Franco Sanchez. On April 18, 2024, and after making notifications to the Torrance Police Department, Gang and Narcotics Division and Metropolitan Division officers responded to the 4800 block of Torrance Boulevard in the city of Torrance to serve the arrest warrant. As detectives served the warrant, Franco Sanchez became alerted to their presence, armed himself with a handgun, and began firing in their direction, resulting in an officer-involved shooting. Here is the corresponding radio broadcast.
Boykins 510 to control. Officers need help. Shots fired. 48 Torrance Boulevard in the city of Torrance. If you can advise Torrance, we have shots fired.
All units, officer needs help for a Torrance. Officer needs help for a Torrance and Torrance. Shots fired. Any area unit come in on harbor frequency.
A portion of this incident was captured by a security camera from a nearby residence. A portion of this incident was captured on one of the officers' body-worn video. Body-worn video cameras are used by most officers assigned to field duties. They are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera prohibits viewers from seeing everything the officers saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio from the previous 2 minutes prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. Here is body-worn video from one of the officers involved in this incident.
Hands up. Walk out Tony to the front. Keep walking. Keep walking.
yeah, this is the line.
Stop right there, turn around. Stop right there, turn around. All right, keep walking to the left. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up where I can see them.
Yeah, that's the bill.
Keep walking to the left.
Yeah.
Bring it, keep that going. Over here, more, all the way back. All the way back. Move to your left, keep going to your left. Keep going, right there, stop right there.
Sir. Hey, sir, we have some comments on
Franco Sanchez was struck by gunfire and was ultimately taken into custody without further incident. Torrance Fire Department paramedics responded and treated Franco Sanchez for the gunshot wound he sustained during the incident. He was then transported by Torrance ambulance operators to a local hospital where he was treated by medical staff. Following his medical treatment, Franco Sanchez was released from the hospital and cleared for booking. He was arrested and booked for attempt murder. An officer was treated for an abrasion at a local hospital and subsequently released. Investigators from the LAPD's Forest Investigation Division responded to the scene and initiated an administrative investigation. Investigators recovered Franco Sanchez's loaded semi-automatic handgun and ammunition at scene and booked them as evidence. Additionally, a shotgun, multiple fired casings, and a spent bullet fired by Franco Sanchez was located inside his residence and also booked as evidence. On April 22, 2024, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed the following charges against Franco Sanchez: 1 count of oral copulation or sexual penetration with a child 10 years old or younger, 1 count of continuous sexual abuse, and 3 counts of lewd act upon a child under the age of 14. Derrick Franco Sanchez is a 44-year-old resident of Torrance. In the next several months, the LAPD will continue to investigate and analyze this incident. We will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete any forensic tests. After the investigation is complete, our Critical Incident Review Division will forward their findings to the Chief of Police, who will make his recommendation to the Civilian Board of Police Commissioners. The board will evaluate the evidence to determine whether the officer's tactics, drawing and exhibiting a weapon, and use of deadly force in this instance met the high standards expected of all Los Angeles police officers. If you would like more information on how the LAPD investigates all serious uses of force, visit lapdonline.org, where you can find the LAPD's use of force policy and procedures. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.